So today we'll cover on string and collections. These two are also in these two also libraries available with robot framework. So we'll discuss today. So string. So this library is used to do string operations like in Python. So I think you might get a doubt in such a way that we have already string functions in Python. So why we need one more library in robot framework? Okay, so it looks like similar, but even these functions like convert to lowercase, convert to uppercase, so whatever you want, you can write a library in Python, so that library you can use it. So instead of that, robot is providing these libraries, so directly you can use it, no need to write anything. Okay, so that is how these libraries will help, even this built-in in string and collections. Okay, so these we can write in a Python file, but instead of that, directly we can use in robot. While doing exercises, you will come to know that stuff. Okay, so first we'll start with the string. So let's create one shoot. I'm just creating one settings. So in that settings we have to import library called string. Okay, so again starting test cases. Just creating one test cases string operations. Okay, so first we'll take one string. You can take in one variable. Okay, I'm just I define one string welcome, and I'm just printing here this test case. Okay, you can see that. Now we'll see the first keyword is convert to lowercase. If you want to convert the particular string to lowercase, you can use this keyword. We have to give the string what you want to convert. Okay, so this will convert to lower. So in what this is lower, so this won't do anything, so it will straight away it will print. So let's give some capital also. Okay, so those capitals it has to convert to lower. Let's run that. So test case we got pass, so output is redirected to this particular log. See, we just if we give convert to lowercase, it will convert to the string. It will convert the string to lowercase, and it will return to the one more variable. Either you can give the same variable or you can give different variable. Okay. So if I give the same variable, it will overridden again here. So if I use different variable, so this will keep the same. It won't override, and it will assign to the new variable. Okay. I'm just printing again the new variable, and you can see the library here. This convert to lowercase, it came from library string. So string dot convert to lowercase. Okay. So similarly, we have convert to uppercase. So if I want to convert it convert to upper. So whatever it is, every character it will convert to upper letters. Like capital letters, it will convert. Okay. For lower, it will convert to small letters. Okay. Okay. So next on this one. So next we have validation, like should be lowercase, should be string, and should be title case, should be uppercase. Okay, so these four will validate the type of the string format, like it's a lower or upper or string or title case. So these you can validate using should be and the keyword. So if you want to validate, so let's say here, why do you want to validate? See, we converted this string to uppercase. So after that, we have to verify whether that conversion is proper or not. So for that, you can use this keyword should be uppercase. Okay. So if it is uppercase, this will pass. So here it is like should be lowercase of last here. So here it should be lowercase, and before that this String should be string, right? You can validate. Yeah. So first step, it will validate whether it is string. If it is string, it will print and it will convert to lowercase. Again, your value should be lowercase and convert to uppercase should be uppercase. We are validating. Okay. So I'm saving and you can see the log should be string. Fails if the given item is not a string. If it is not string, it will fail it here itself. It won't continue. Okay. Similarly, see we converted and we are validating. Should be lowercase. Should be uppercase. Like this, if you write something here, if you want to validate, you can use using this kind of validation. Should be true or should be false. That kind of things we can write. So here, for lowercase, uppercase, after conversion, you can validate. Should be lowercase or should be uppercase. So let's say from some result you are expecting that will be lowercase or uppercase. Then in such case also you can use these two keywords. Okay. So for strings documentation, as I told you, you have to go robot framework website and you can get string. You will get the documentation here. So this is like user guide how to use uh, the string library and these keywords. Okay. So if you see convert to lowercase, convert to uppercase. So these are the syntax and examples they are given here. So similarly for title case also you can validate should be title case. It will validate title case and it will if it validates it will pass, else it will fail. So next, if you want to get a string, if you want to get a substring in a particular string, then you can use get substring keyword. Get substring. So string and from index and to index. Let's say from index is one I give default to index is default. If you not specify anything, the to index it will be like last till the end. So if I give one, so again it will convert to index. So the string index will start from 0 to last like Python. So 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I'm giving from 1 and I'll take I'll return into one variable. See, it got from 1 to last. Okay. So 0 it got missed. Similarly, if you want to get someone to some character, some index, you can give you can specify that here 1 2 3. I'm using control console 2 here because instead of opening log I can see in console itself. See only here. So welcome. So I gave 1 2 3, 1 is e 1 2, so last one it will skip. Okay, it will be like string slicing. So string slicing in Python, so how we will use? So like if you define L of 1 colon 2, some index will give, right? Similarly you can give get substring and string and starting index and ending index. Okay, inside if you see there will be one library, so which will use same string operations. Okay, the string library, there will be somewhere string.py. In the string.py they'll have same functions. Okay, so they're just writing one wrapper of the Python string functions. Okay, so like that you can use get something. Even you can use reverse also. If you give 1 to -1, like that also you can try. So next is remove string. So you can specify remove string and the string, and you can give the what are the things you want to remove. You can give those words. So this is the string I define. So remove string of str, and I want to remove 2 and e. Let's say I want to remove 2 and e. So before, we'll come to Python. So here you can see remove e. Okay. Okay, because here we cannot do capital, so we need to give capital letters. See, if you see now E and 2 got removed from the particular string, and the new string is WLCOM and Python. Okay, so like that you can remove substring in the particular string. You can give so the strings whatever you want to remove in the string. Okay, so let's say if you want to remove spaces, if you want to remove spaces in the particular string, for space, so if you give space, that will treat as separator of the arguments, right? So for space we have something like this, can specify. See, it removes spaces. Only you're getting welcome to Python. Okay, so like that, if you want to remove anything, you can use remove string of string and the substrings whatever you remove, whatever you want to remove. Similarly, you can remove the string using a regular expression. Remove string using regular expression. Same thing, you can give string and you can give the regular expression. So for space, the regular expression is slash s. Okay, so I want to remove slash ss. I mean spaces. See, it removes spaces. So you can give regular expression. So the particular string, whatever matches the regular expression, it will remove. So let's say in the string, I'm having some numbers. Okay, you want to remove those numbers. Then you can write slash d plus. Plus means one or more. So if there are one or more characters of digits, it will remove. Okay, so since robot is taking everything as a string, so we are escaping two times. Normally one slash d for digit matching, so here we have to give two slashes. Okay, so now the new string has to be like welcome, and there won't be digit, and two there won't be digit and Python. Okay, See, we got removed. See here, string is like this: welcome 12 and 232 python 21. So that is a string we gave, and we removed all digits, so we got only this one, the plain string. So like that you can use regular expression to remove a string, the particular string. Okay, now let's have one more, like replace. So if you want to replace something, replace a string, replace string. Again we can give the string, and so the matched string here, and string, and the pattern or what you're looking for, and what you want to replace, and the count or how many times you want to replace. Like if it finds more times also you want to replace. Okay, so thus I mean match. So what do you want to replace? I mean exactly the string. So let's say if we have welcome, if it is a welcome, I want to replace with hello. Okay, so welcome has to replace with hello. If it finds welcome, then it will replace with the hello. So let's see, welcome got replaced with hello. If you see here, string is welcome, and welcome is replaced with hello. Okay, so if it not finds, it won't replace. Similarly, we have replace string with replace string using regexp. Okay, same, you can write string, and uh, you can write regular expression for searching. So I want to replace with all digits slash d plus. Okay, all digits with some 0. Okay, see, slash d plus. Normally the string is welcome 12 to 32 Python 21. So slash d plus. So 1 2 is it is matching. So 1 2 is replacing with 0. So welcome 0 and again 32 0 and 21 0. So the final string is welcome 0 20 Python 0. Okay, something like that. So you can replace with a particular pattern so that you can write as a regular expression in robot framework. So that is how we can use these keywords. Next we have few keywords which are related to list. Like if you want to convert if you want to split a string with some delimiter, then you can use this split string, so that it will convert to list. So this will give output as a list. So after splitting those elements, it will store as a list. So I'm taking like split in Python string, split string of string you can define. Okay, so by default separator is space, so it will split with all spaces. Okay, so this list is containing 3. Welcome 1 to 232 Python 21. Okay, similarly you can, so if you want to set a separator, you can give separator. Second argument is the separator you can give. So if you want to separate with instead of space, I want to separate with 2, then you can give separator 2. So it will convert to capital, right? So I'll give 2. Okay, so instead of space, it has to convert with 2. So if you take 2, so this is the string 2. If you convert to, if you split with 2, then this part is one string and this part is one string. So the string is welcome 1 is one element and 32 space Python 21 is one element. So this list is containing 2 elements. So one is welcome and other one is 32 space Python 21. So that is how you can split with a particular separator or delimiter. So now if you want to split with some particular regular expression, then we have a keyword like en split string using keyword. think there is no keyword. Okay, so it didn't work with regular expression, so you can give some string. Okay, so only spread string we have to use a string. So next, so if you want to split two lines, so split two lines, these are like same. So this will split with the lines. So let's say you have one string, so that is containing multiple lines. So if you want to split with lines, I mean this line is nothing but new line character. It will split with new line character. Then it will get all lines. Like this is one line. So if you have one slash and one enter here, and then again if you have some lines, so that will treat as one more element. It is similar to split string using the separator is slash n. Okay, so this will separate with the new lines. So right now we have only one line, so this is treating as a one element. Okay, so like this you can use split lines. Then we have strip string. Okay, so this strip string keyword will do like it will remove all spaces like trailing and leading spaces. Let's say, so this will remove strip string will remove like leading spaces and trailing spaces. So let's say before the starting of the string we have some spaces, and after the string some we have some spaces. Let's say spaces we can define like this. Let's say I have two spaces here, and similarly I had two spaces at the end. So I want to remove those. So then we can use strip string. So this will remove leading and trailing spaces. See, this removed leading and trailing. One string, normal string. See, now this will print here. In this we have some spaces, that is the reason the indent it came here. Okay, so there will be some spaces before, so we remove those. Okay, like that it will remove. I will introduce one more thing here. Hmm. See, so if you want to create a variables, I mean the same robot file, then you can create in variable section. So instead of that, we have variables in separate file. So if you want to import those, so I have variables in Python file. I have variables here. So let's say I have defined one variable equal to, okay, so this is the variable I defined. So I want to use that variable here. So for that we have in settings only we have to import. So whatever you want to import, like if you want to import some variable file, if you want to import some library file, if you want to import some keywords file, if you want to import any robot file, then you can give like this. So if you want to import Python's variables file, then you can give variables space that where that file name you have to specify .py. Then we can use the variable name here. So I'm just printing all up. So while using, you have to give the same. See, name is Python. We have some spaces here. Okay. So now I want to remove those spaces while using in robot. You can give name here. See, it removes spaces, trailing and leading spaces. Okay, so the spaces starting and ending it remove. So instead of that, if you want to remove spaces in enter the string, let's say if you have anywhere the space, if you want to remove that, then you can use remove string of space, or you can use replace string with null. Okay, replace string and space and null. Then you can use that also. You can remove all spaces in the string. Okay, so these are like string methods. So what are we discussed till now? So those are like string keywords. Okay, so are you clear with this? So let's move on to collections. Clear. Vishusha? Hello? Okay. Okay. So it's all about string. So if I miss anything, you can get from here because there will be a lot of things. So I covered only few things. Then let's move on collections. Okay. So we have one more library collections. So this library, the main uses of this library is, so if you want to do any operation which are related to list and dictionary, then we can use collections library. So in collections I have few things listed here. So in built-in built-in library itself, we have learned about how to create a list and how to create a dictionary. Okay. So here we have a few things, like if you want to append element to the list, if you want to remove something, or if you want to copy a list, if you want to copy dictionary. So this kind of more validations they added in collections library. So similarly like string, so we have two. So if you want to deal with the collections, we have to import library collections. Okay. Okay. So first I'll define one list. So this we discussed in built-in library. So how to create a list? Create space list, and the list of element you can specify. Okay, I just created one list here. So if you want to, okay. So I need to run only list operations test case. So for that we have option -t, and so I just use like this. So that means the test case has to start with the list, and after that it can be anything. Okay. So here only one test case, it started with list, so it will pick this test case and it will execute that. Okay, so I just created one list and just printed here. Okay, now I'll do some list operations. So here, so append to list. So if you want to append one item to the particular list, then you can use append to list. You can specify the list name and element what you want to add. It will append to the list. So now if I print that list, see, adds values to the end of a list. So if you see the new list, Python, Java, Ruby, Perl, and C++. So before it was C++ was not there, we just added. So like append, so list append in Python. Okay, same thing. So similarly, if you this will add to the end of a list. So instead of that, if you want to add an element in the particular index, then we have one keyword insert into a list. Okay, insert into list. So you have to specify list and index and value. Names index. So index I want. So this Python is 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. I want to import index and add in one location. I just want to add this particular string. Okay. See it inserted into one location. 0, 1, 1 it inserted C. So Java it moved to next location 2. Okay. So 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 like that. Okay. So like that we can insert an element to the particular string. Okay, so if you want to get an element from list, you can use get from list. So there are two ways. I think one already we discussed in previous classes. So if you want to get from list, it will define the list name and index. List and index. Index 3. You want to get the odd index value, then you can give okay. So this will return third index 0, 1. So 1 is inserted state 0, 1, 2, 3. Okay. So instead of this we have one more. You can give like this also. Dollar of names of 3. Okay, so this will also return third index. See? Okay, there are two ways. So like this also you can get it, like this way also you can get the particular index value. Okay, so similarly we have get index from list. So you have one value, so you want to know the index of that value, then you can use this get index from list. I want to get the index of now. Sorry, I think we missed the list name. So you have to specify from which list he has to get. Okay. See, 0, 1 is C, 0, 1, 2. So Java is having index of 2. So like this, you can use it. Okay, if you want to know the index of a particular value. Then slicing, get slice from list. So like list slicing in Python, similarly get slice. You can like sublist you can get. Similarly get slice from list and the list you can specify and start and like string slice you can give. Okay, get you can specify the list name and starting, so I want to get 1 2 3. Okay, so it will be like names of 1 colon 3. So 1, so 1 is C and 2 is Java and 3 it won't take, so C and Java has to return to a new list. So this will return to a list since I'm taking as a new list. Okay, C and Java, so these two return to a new list. Similarly you can play, if you want you can give starting and ending, if not specify ending, that will treat as a last. Okay, you can try those combinations. So similarly list, if you want to copy a list to the new list, then you can use copy list. Copy list of names. So the syntax So this will return a copy of list, so you can use. Okay, so this will like it's a copy of list. This is a copy of names list, so that will create a new list. There are like two lists, so one is names, another one is names copy. So but the elements will be a same. It will be like in Python, if you want to copy, so we'll use like list 1 equal to list 2, something like that we can use. So here we have copy list. So if we run that, it will copy the list. So it will be like this. You see, names copy is also having same entries. You see, names also having same entries. Okay, so like that we can copy a list. So if you want to validate few things, like list should contain a value. So if you want to validate the particular value is in list or not, then you can check using list should contain value, and list should not contain value. And if you want to compare two lists, you can use list should be equal. Okay, so we copied from one list to another. So if you want to compare both both are copied or not, then you can use list should be equal. Lists should be equal. You can specify two lists. One is names, another one is names underscore copy. Okay, so if both are equal, this will pass, else it will fail. See, both are equal, so it got passed. Okay, so we can see here fails if given lists are unequal. If both are not equal, that will fail. Okay, so similarly, if you want to check list should contain value, list should contain value equal to, you can specify the list and value. So value I give 2b. Okay, if it contains, it will pass. If it not contain, it will fail. So I'll give some invalid. Okay, so this is not contain, so it has to fail. It failed. So this list does not contain value of the particular value what we give 2b 1 2 3. Similarly, should not contain, list should not contain value. If it not contain, it will pass. If it contains, it will fail. Okay, if you want to remove a duplicates, you can use remove duplicates keyword. So remove duplicates space the list name you can specify, so that will remove a new duplicates and it will return to the new list. Okay, similarly reverse list, so that will reverse the list. And sort list, so it will sort the list based on the entries. Feeling is, so I'm making negative should not contain value, so that will pass, so it will continue to the next. So I gave only name, so name is a string we defined in variables.py, so it's telling sort list is not a keyword for this particular list. Okay, see here, sort list, think it will sort and it will overridden here, even reverse also. It will be reverse and it will overridden in the C reverse list. Okay, so list is like this, and the reverse list is like this. Sort list, so it is sorting based on alphabeticals. See, this is the sorted. Okay, so so, so those are like list operations. Let's move to the, so we have one more keyword from list, combine list. So if you want to join two lists, you can use combine list. It will combine the list and it will return to a new list. So the list will have combination of both lists. See, it will be like this. Okay, so like that, if you want to combine both, you can use combine list. Okay, so now let's move to the dictionary. Okay, we'll create a dictionary. So dictionary we can create in two ways. Either you can give dict d equal to create a dictionary is you can create using dollar of d equal create dictionary, or else you can give like this also. Okay, you can create in two ways. Dictionary operation. See, name Ramakrishna and work 80. So I just created uh, two pairs, like two keys and two values. I just created one as a dictionary. Okay, so let's do some operations with this dictionary. So we have one keyword. I think I mentioned this. Hmm. Next, this set to dictionary. So similar list, if you want to add one one pair into the dictionary, then you can use set to dictionary. You can use the dictionary name and key value pair. So I want to add. Okay. See, we added one key pair, so it came here. It added one value. Okay. So similarly, like list, we have, if you want to compare, if you want to copy one dictionary with the other dictionary, then you can use copy dictionary. So copy dictionary of new dictionary, d of copy, d you can use. Okay, so dictionary should be equal. This will check both dictionaries are equal or not. You can give D1, dictionary 1 and dictionary 2. Next, dictionary should contain a item. Should contain item. So item is, so this entire thing is a one item name. Dictionary key comma value you have to give. Okay. Similarly, dictionary should contain key. Key is, oh, you can check whether the particular dictionary is contained key or not. Okay. Similarly, you can use should not also. So dictionary contain value. Value you can specify. Similarly, you can use should not also. Okay. So should not contain key, should not contain value. So should be equal, both are equal. Should contain item, should contain ID work, it's there, key is found, and value also found. If you give other value, I mean value doesn't exist in the dictionary, it will fail. Similarly, can should not contain key, should not contain value, should not contain item. Okay, so those we can use. Similarly, if you want to get the items of a dictionary, you can use get dictionary item. So this will return a list. Okay, can use like this. So similarly, if you want to get some particular key value, you can use get from dictionary key at a give d and key. Okay, so if you want to remove some value in the from the list, you can give remove from dictionary. Get dictionary items. Okay, so all items like all keys, all values, it will return to a list. Okay, get keys. So these are the keys and values. These are the values. Okay, you can see here keys and these are the values. Okay, so if you want to get the particular key name value, we're getting like this. So instead of this, we can use like this also, like dollar of d dollar brace d square brackets of name, like how we use in Python. So similarly, you can use that way also. Okay, so we have remove from dictionary. So if you want to remove some particular key from the dictionary, you can use like this. Remove from dictionary key at give log dictionary. So if you want to log only dictionary, you can, we have one keyword log dictionary. Okay, removed item with key designation and value test leaf. Okay, see, dictionary size is 2 and it contains following items name. Okay, so like this will print log dictionary. Okay, so that is how we can remove some particular key in the list. So these are the these are dictionary operations. So these I have listed only few things. So if you want to more, you can go through this. There will be other step which you may need. Okay, you can use this. Okay, so built-in and string collections and one more operating system, we'll discuss this as well. So okay, so this will discuss in next class. Okay, so after that we'll move to external. I think we are enough for today. So